Hello and welcome back to Oliver Tech Show. My name is Oliver. Today we are going to be exploring how to install a Windows Server 2022 VM inside AWS EC2. So first you're going to want to create an account. Just beware, you can do this within the free tier, but you can also pay for it. So create an account. You can select free tier or the business tier, either one. You're going to go here to EC2. Ignore all my other VMs that I have. And you're just going to immediately select first select the region that you want. So for me, the nearest one to me is probably the California one. Hit Launch Instances. Here, you'll have all the VMs that you can create. But if you scroll down enough, you will see Microsoft Windows Server 2022 Base, or base with containers. We're going to do base with containers because it has more stuff that you can do with it, and you're going to select that. So if you want a free tier, you want to select T2 Micro where it says free tier eligible, or if you want to pay for it, you can select a range of things. I'm going to be selecting just a T2 medium, so it's a little faster, but still won't be paying too much. But if you're doing free tier just to play around with it, free tier, just know with 1 CPU and 1 gig of memory, it's going to be slow. Next, you're just going to want to go to Add Tags. Add Tag, type in name under key. Why is my caps lock on? There you go. Go to Value, and then type in what you want the name to be. So I will do Windows 2022 Video, but you can name this whatever you want. Next, configure security group. There's various different ones. For you, just create a new security group because it will automatically make it go for the security groups for Windows. And Windows is always a little different than if you already have, let's say, like Linux VMs. So I already have Launch Wizard Windows, but you can go to create new security group, and all of this will automatically be there. But I will just have my security group there. And then if you did not, it'll be like, remember, it's not going to be free tier, so that's a problem. So you can just leave that alone. Make sure everything's correct and hit launch. And then you need a key pair. So you're going to want to proceed. Nope, never mind. Create a new key pair. RSA, you can name this whatever you want. I'm just going to name it Video, but you should name it more something you can do this, and then do download key pair, and it will download as a PEM file. Next, hit launch instances. Great, your instances are now launching. Now we just have to wait a tiny bit, but go ahead and click on here. We'll bring it up, and then click on instance ID, and it will say instance state pending for a good few minutes. It's going to take a while. Sometimes it's pretty fast, and sometimes it's really slow. So you're just going to wait a few minutes. So yeah, now I'm just going to wait a few minutes. Okay, eventually it will say running, so you're just going to want to go to status checks and make sure that these are running. Now what you're going to want to do, so now if we go to connect and we can do RDP Client, and you try to get your password, it's going to say not available. So I'm going to show you all that in a minute. So just wait at least 4 minutes. Now you're just going to wait here, and you're just going to have to wait a good 45 minutes, and then we can get our Windows password and log in. So it actually went faster for me, but wait like a good 4 to 5 minutes. But because I'm not doing free tier, it went a lot faster. So now you're going to want to come up here and hit connect. Then you don't care about System Manager or EC2 Serial Console. You want to hit RDP Client. Then you want to hit this right here, which is get password. Now it'll be like, now you need your key pair. So now you go to browse and you find the key pair associated with it. So it should just be in your downloads folder. You want to select that key pair that you downloaded earlier. You want to open it. Then you want to hit decrypt password. Then this will give you your password. So now what you want to do is, if you're on Windows, then you just want to hit start and go remote desktop connection. You want to hit open, and it will bring this up. And then come here and copy the public DNS and Control V, then hit connect. Then it will be like, what's your password? But it's going to want your credentials, which you don't want to do. You want to hit more choices. Use a different account. Come down here, copy administrator or administrator you can type in, but for me it's just faster to do that. Then take your extremely long password here, copy, and put that password in there. You don't want to hit remember me because of what? Because it changes that IP every once in a while. And hit OK. And then it'll ask you this. You just hit yes. And then it's configuring the remote session. And then after a little bit, it will sign you in. But again, it's a little slow at first because it's creating your account. See, then up here it's creating the personalized settings. This is going to be a lot slower if you're using a free tier. It's just going to just basically crash and burn because it's just so slow. But after a while, you should get this, and you should have all of your things here. And you want to come down here. You want to hit the start button. And again, you might have to wait a while. Like a few good minutes. And it's going to change the background yet again. And up here you will see all your information about your instance. Come down here, hit start again. See, this time it's a lot faster. Hit settings. Now you might be wondering, and this confuses me, so if Windows 11 is out, but it still looks like Windows 10, even though it's Server 2022, maybe like 2024 or 2023 will have it. I'm not really sure, but it is most certainly annoying. So you just want to come here to accounts, sign in options, then password. You're going to want to hit change. So current password should still have that in there. The new password. Actually, I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not a very secure password. You can do whatever you want, and I suggest you do not do this, but this is just for video's sake. Password hint, it probably won't, yeah, it's required. That's a Windows feature. I'm just going to say number. Next, and the next time you log in, we'll do this. Password you entered. Try one that's more longer and complex. Okay, I'm going to type in a password that you are not going to know. But type in a password. And then bam. So that's going to change your password. You can also add other users if you want. So if I want another user for somebody else, sign in, more actions, new user. Description you don't need. And if you're going to make yourself like a personal one, like with what I am now, then user must change password next login. You can just deselect that. Or if you're creating it for someone else, just give them a really simple password, then do that, and they can change it when it's there. Select password never expires. Create. And then hit X, and eventually, and then it's there. So now, let's go here, disconnect. Then reopen RDP. There it is. Type in that, it's going to be like, hey, put in your administrator password. But this time, if you named like a personal one, then your username, you should just be able to type in username here, your password. Not authorized for, okay, whoops. But I suggest you just use the administrator password, but you can put other people in there if you want, and then that's it. That basically this. You can do some stuff. I suggest like installing Java, but yeah, you can even remote to another server from your server if you wanted to. So yeah, and then so this you can just shut it down. So the remote computer shutting down instances, but then let's say you want to just get rid of the server. If you ever want to do that, you just hit terminate instance. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.